Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. Something from EMP EDC. This is exciting because they didn't tell me they were sending anything, which is fine with EMP EDC. Because everything they have sent in the past has been awesome. So I expect nothing less from, from this package here today. I'm guessing they're releasing something, so I will add the appropriate links in the description. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to EMP EDC for sending this in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. What could we have? Something kind of poking out. Oh, that's just the packaging there. What could we possibly have in here? Oh, good. There's a note. Oh, my gosh. Sorry about that. There we go there, guy. Okay. The note. What do we have in the note? Based on the original multi-deployment knife, the Nymble X returns. All of the features and fidget factor of the trend-setting design in a larger package. This third generation of Nymble X has some big improvements and updates. Features like enhanced ergonomics, more cutting edge, a slim slicey hollow grind, quad cut lock, and is the first Nymble built with the Vanish Tab flipper, our new low profile flipper that melts seamlessly into the grip area. This drops Saturday, July 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific, in stock and ready to ship. Very cool. By the way, the Magna Cut on this is 63 to 64 HRC. You also have the option for Damasteel, it looks like. Enough of this. Let's see what we've got. It's in a larger package. I always like that. I always like larger packages. I'm talking about knives. Okay? Come on, guys. Come on now. Woo, boy, let's see. Yes, right off the bat, looking very, very nice. There we go. So it does feel larger. That's cool. So it looks like right away, here's the little card it comes with. Nymble X, Magna Cut 6364, tie frame lock, June 2025, third run. There's the flipper tab. Oh, I do love that. That is really clean. That is about as clean as this knife has ever been. It's already a good knife. It's already been a good knife, but I feel like this is its true form. I feel like this is that final form. Ridiculous comfort. This is the type of, it shouldn't come as any surprise that I like this ergonomic profile. I think anybody could have called this. I don't think I'm hardly the only of that. I think the majority of people prefer an ergonomic profile similar to this because it just works. You have the standard, choked back with a primary grip and a huge open forward. It's like a half frame choil. Huge. Even if your fingers are way chunkier than mine, way bigger than mine, you've got so much room here. That is perfectly done. And the complementary jimping, right? The jimping that complements the index finger position. This is why, even though I don't necessarily always use knives like this where I need my thumb back here, when they have it, I love it because it feels like the natural position where your thumb should lay with your index finger right here. This is a beautifully thin hollow ground blade, nice tumbling there. I believe that's, who's the manufacturing partner? Yeah, it's Bestech. Okay, so ceramic bearings on hardened steel washers, steel lock bar insert. I'm just reading. You can get a diamond texture or a milled texture. They knew that I would like that diamond texture. That is so nice. Bald spot under the clip as well. Very, very cool. No spot for lefties, it looks like, which is a bummer. I don't know if they'll have left-handed versions, but yeah, that is clean. That's just about. Oh, the front flipper's good too. Perfect. Look at that. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of systems like this where the flipper tab can still be used. It's not going to be a push-button flipper. I kind of figured with that coming around there. So this is a light switch flipper, but see how they've angled this? It's supposed to invite you to do exactly that. Flip it and move your finger. And then this melts, just like they said, right into basically the transition zone between the primary grip and the choked up grip. That's perfect, because the reason why that works, or why that's so important, is because so many people enjoy knives that have flipper tabs. A lot of people, it's like a must. It's got to have a flipper tab or they're not going to buy it, right? That's great. The problem is that as soon as the knife is deployed, the flipper tab is jutting out here. Unless you have an absolutely monstrous forward choil, usually the flipper tab with the blade in the open position causes a bit of an ergonomic issue. Not necessarily, it's not like a deal-breaking issue every single time, but it leaves you less room and forces you to be crowded up against or near to the initial cutting edge, which I don't like on like Hinderer knives, for example. So the reason that I love the non-flipper XM18 3.5 inch so much is because the flipper versions, as much as I love, the flipper versions, I mean, they have plenty of their own issues with the shape of the flipper tab and everything. It creates an ergonomic issue, and I don't like to use that forward choil. It's just not spacious enough. But without that flipper tab, it's plenty spacious. This is this is really just about perfect. I love it. I also am a huge fan of knives with that opening hole. I think that works really, really well. You can also use it to simply flip the blade out or flick the blade out, but I think it's probably going to be, more in the middle. If you're up here, it's just that slope right there doesn't allow you to engage it as well. So I'd be kind of in the middle and kind of catch it underneath that ledge right there. But truthfully, the easiest ways to deploy it are either the flipper tab or simply the reverse flick. That is really, really nice. I like that a lot. Let me go ahead and measure it for you guys real quick. I think making it slightly larger was a good move. Is it 8 or 8 1/4? It's a little over 8. It's about 8 1/8 with a 3.65 inch blade and a 3 1/4 inch cutting edge. I'll let you guys take a look at that plunge grind. That's nice. I mean, I don't even care. The plunge grind really doesn't matter to me in particular, but it's something that I point out as a reviewer because as I've come to find out, many of the people who watch my channel very much do care about it. That's nice. Oh, let's slice a piece of paper real quick. Not proving much just by cutting paper, but that's a nice thin edge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's what I wanted it to feel like. All right, so I'm going to do a review on this, but obviously, there's always a couple of weeks between the unboxing videos like what you're watching here. This is not a review. This is just an unboxing. There's always a couple of weeks between my unboxings and my reviews because I need time to review it, and I'm obviously reviewing many, many knives at the same time. Doing 5 reviews a week means that I'm constantly changing my rotation and taking notes and things like that. So it takes just a little bit when it's, with everything else. So I'll have this video up obviously before they drop so that you guys can check them out if you want to. And then I'll have the full review up down the road just a ways. But very cool stuff from EMP EDC. Thank you so much for sending this. You made the right move. This is right up my alley. I absolutely love it. In fact, it's going to go in my pocket immediately after I finish the video. Very cool stuff. All right. That's going to be it today. Appropriate links in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like. So check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.